Hi, it's Teresa from Dodge Nature Center, and time for another Nature to Go. So, have you ever gone out for a hike and you thought you were seeing something, and then when you saw it a little more closely, you realized, no, that's not at all what I think I'm seeing? Well, that's something that happened a couple of weeks ago here at the Nature Center when my coworker Mick went out and noticed something unusual underneath a set of trees. So Mick was walking here on the boardwalk, and he was looking down at the snow, and he was noticing some of the places had tracks. And then he noticed underneath this tree, the one that we're coming up to, there were not only tracks, but there were all kinds of specks on the ground. But they weren't what he expected them to be.
I'm like, oh, look at all the mouse. I'm like, well, that's a lot of mouse poop.
He was thinking he was looking at scat, but on looking at it a little more closely, he realized it was something altogether different. To figure out what these little black specks were all over the snow, he had to look up. And when he did, he started to notice how the tree had seeds on it.
This is the basswood seed, but actually this little round thing is sort of a hard fruit, and the seed's actually inside.
Gnaws off the top.
Gnaws off the top, takes this out, then it shells that, and you get these weird little husks all over the snow, and then you have this little white nugget of nuttiness on the inside.
So who's been eating these seeds? Well, the tracks are the clue. It's the mice. But they're not eating the seeds where you would expect them to be eating the seeds.
From under the boardwalk, they're climbing up, but instead of like pulling them back, they're eating them up in the tree.
Cool. The mice think these seeds are worth all of the work. So what does it actually taste like? Mick will let us know.
It just kind of tastes like a nut, but it doesn't like
walnut?
No, it's very almost like a unsalted, unroasted peanut.
Oh, okay.
Like a raw peanut. It just has a nuttiness to it.
So the next time you're out hiking and you think you know what you're looking at, stop and take a closer look at it. You might be surprised by what actually is going on. You might have to do a little extra research and thinking like Mick did, and you might just discover something else amazing out there in nature. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Nature to Go, and we'll talk to you again next time.